Hello, welcome to my channel, Leitura Criticada. Are you afraid of ghost stories? Today, we are going to talk about The Black Cat, written by Edgar Allan Poe. So, The Black Cat is a short story, and it was written in 1843 by Edgar Allan Poe, an American author. And the reason I chose to talk about The Black Cat, not The Raven or any other famous stories, is because it's a psychological thriller. The thing with psychological horror is it is possible to happen. Like, it's not different with The Black Cat, and it's the main reason why I chose to talk about this short story, not other stories by Edgar Allan Poe. And because of course it's creepy, it's like completely crazy, and all the everything that happens is like we would never imagine that something like that could happen, but it is possible. It's not like fantasy or anything like that. So I think it's a really interesting story and really well written, because makes you wonder if your neighbor is who he is, who you think he is, if your friend is who you think he is. So the story is written in first person, and the character is a man who is convicted of a crime, and he starts explaining to the reader what happened and why he did what he did. But you cannot trust him at all, because during all the story you actually don't know if he's feeling guilty as he says he is, or if he's crazy, or if he's just like an alcoholic person, because he is an alcoholic. So you don't know if you trust him or not. You don't know if what he's saying is true, or if he's just trying to justify his acts. So this is the beginning of the plot. It's a really short story, so I don't want to give too much away, but it's enough to give the idea of the mood of the story. So I really enjoyed The Black Cat because when I read it for the first time, it freaked me out. It really got into my skin. Is this an expression?
Under my skin.
Under my skin?
Yes.
Thank you. And I never forgot about it. And I think it's a really good example of how to write a short story. It's very well written. It's very short, but it's really well done. Edgar Allan Poe shows us how you don't need much words and too much pages to tell a good story, and make the reader think. So Edgar Allan Poe's The Black Cat receives a 8.5. And if you like this video, despite it being about a black cat, you're in luck, because this is only the first one of a 4 video series for Halloween that we are doing. So stay tuned.